Today is Wednesday, May 10th, 2017, and welcome to Crockett's Composing Corner. This is the 13th and final episode of Composing a Musical. So, what did we do this week? Well, this week I got a chance to meet with Carol Harder on Friday, and Carol Harder was the librarian at the Jordanville Library from the late 60s through the 70s and the 80s. And her family, the Harders, were in Jordanville since I think the town was formed. So she had lots of history to tell me about the library and about the town that I was able to incorporate into some of the script. One of the things that she gave me was the name of a cafe that we could use for the cafe that Mabel and Oliver meeting at the very first scene, and it's the Bloomfield in Richfield. It was a big resort hotel at that point in time, and so instead of it being the Richfield Cafe, it's going to be the Bloomfield. So thank you, Carol, for that. Another thing we did was we got to Best Buy and we got some new speakers for my computer, so when we play music through it and replay it while we're mixing and recording, we can get a better feel for how everything sounds. And another thing we did was we got a new printer so that when I print up my music, I have something to print it out on now. Yay! So the other thing I did was I got Act 1 all typed in. So Act 1 is all typed up and ready to go. So after this, I'm just going to be basically typing up Act 2, which is pretty much already written out. So on to the musical. We left Mike after his song speech last week, and he's about ready to introduce the President of the United States. So he introduces the President of the United States, President Roosevelt, and he comes up and he gives a little bit of a speech. So I took some excerpts from his speech from the New York Times, and then he extols the virtues of the farmer and his wife. And so since that was the theme of his speech, I decided that was going to be the theme of his song. So yes, the Battle of the Song Speeches, and last week was Mike, and this week is the President with his song speech. And so I was going to read just a little bit of his speech, so to lead into the song, and then I'll sing you the song. So he says here, "I welcome the development of every agency that tends to increase the attractiveness of country life and develop the social side of it. I believe that more and more buildings like this could be used with advantage, not only because of the books, but because it could be used as a place for social meeting. And while you boys and girls can meet here for social improvement, it will be a place, I hope, where mothers will meet also. If I've got to choose anyone whom I would put ahead of the Grand Army men, it would be the mothers." Let's see, and then he says, "The hardest worked individual on the farm is apt to be the mother or wife of the farmer. And if you don't applaud that, you ought to. I believe in the farmer economizing, but on himself, not on his wife. I am dead right on that. And if you've got to drop one hired man rather than the hired girl. I want to see buildings like this one used for mothers' meetings. It gives the women a chance to meet each other socially and puts them in better trim for work." Yes, and he has some other pithy ideas and remarks which will also be added. But that leads us to our song. So, the name of the song is "The Farmer and His Wife." And at that, all the men will take off their hats, put them over their heart, and then we're going to be tapping their eyes because it's so beautiful. And then the president will wave, and everyone will applaud, and he and the dignitaries will walk off, and the townspeople will all rush off to the Henderson house, Corinne's house, because she's inviting them all back to meet the president, and that will leave our hero and heroine, Eunice and Mike, on stage alone to further their relationship, and for him to confess his feelings, and for her to do the same, and that's the end. So yes, that will be in August 26th at the Jordanville Public Library at 2 o'clock. So if you're not watching this 5 years from now, you can stop by and maybe see the show. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.